Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look bad. When will they realize they can't destroy you? They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look bad. People are starting to see it wasn't you. People are starting to see it was them instead of it being you. They're starting to see that you weren't the one that was causing trouble. They're starting to see that you weren't the one who was making it bad for them. It was the other way around. They're starting to look really bad. They were the ones saying all those things about you before you even started to point things out. You will try to let things go and move on. You'll try to look past things and look past behavior and act like it's not an issue. But when it gets too difficult and when you no longer see acting like something exists is going to be a part of the solution, what are you left to do? You have to find a way to make something better for yourself. So you make things known. You try to solve problems. You don't like people bothering you. People shouldn't be bothering you. But when they don't get the message and they don't get the picture, and it causes you because you're trying to deal with it without trying to make any problems. If you're the one who turns into the aggressor, if you're the one who reacts, then you're the one that gets in trouble. You're the one that loses. If you react, if you end up acting out, lashing out, crashing out, it's not going to affect them, even though they were the ones that were starting things, even though that they were the one that was causing problems, creating issues. It's not going to be them that goes through anything. Even if they check the cameras, which they probably won't because they don't care and they don't ever check the cameras unless it's you, nothing would happen. And that's why and see, that's what you don't want to happen. Look at God. You don't want them coming after you because you don't want them coming after you because they activated the reactor you. All right, don't let them activate the reaction in you. Otherwise, then people gonna come after you. Don't let them activate the reaction in you. Otherwise, then people gonna come after you with a little bit more action for you. You don't want that. All right. And wanting to be peaceful is hard when you're around people who could care less about their peace, your peace, anyone's peace. This is the way they are. That's the way they're going to be. And everyone's supposed to be okay with it. They tried to do you bad and ended up making themselves look bad. They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look bad. They are looking bad now because once you don't allow yourself to get overtaken by misery and being upset and wanting to wanting to do to them what they do to you, wanting to try to solve the problem in a way that's going to try to cause problems. That's what you have to realize. Am I about to try to solve this problem in a way that's going to cause a problem? You cannot solve it. You watching this video cannot solve problems in a way that's going to cause a problem. You think you could just, that's how we're doing it? Okay, word. Yo, that's how we're doing it. You're gonna act like this? Well, guess what? I can act like that too. Woo! There, someone did that, they did that. And they got the nerve to say something about you if you were to do the same thing. But if you was really to take it there, they'd be letting everybody know. Everybody. If you were to say something about them doing something, no one's going to believe you though. They're going to look past it. We live in a world where they can get away with stuff, and people will just look at you and laugh. People will look at you and be like, "Who cares? It's just that guy." Ain't nobody going to care. But the thing is, you have God that cares, and you have God that sees everything. So be glad. Be glad because they're going to have to, just like people who you went to didn't do anything and may have looked and laughed and been like, so what? Well, guess what? That those same people are going to end up looking really bad when it comes to God looking at them in their life. God's going to see you as a faithful and humble servant. All right, God's going to see you as a faithful and humble servant. All right, you stayed 10 toes down when it came to you and what you believe in and the type of person that you are choosing to be. But the thing is, when you don't react to them, when you don't allow them to make you look bad, they're the ones that are going to look bad because people are going to see that good in you. Someone's going to see it. Someone is going to see, even if they don't really feel you like that. When a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies find ways to have peace with him. And that's why you have to make your ways please the Lord. So that way, even your enemies will have to find ways. Your enemies will have to be pleased by you. When a man's ways please the Lord, even his enemies can find ways to be pleased with him. Your enemies will have to find ways to be pleased with you because that's the only thing you're giving them. You're only giving them ways to be pleased by you, pleased with you. They may have how they feel against you, but if there's no dirt on you, if there's no evidence on you, if you're not reacting and you're not doing what the enemy wants you to do, if you're not doing what the enemy do, what the enemy wants you to do. All right, shout out to Don't Be a Menace. He said, do what the Lord wants you to do. All right, if you're not doing what the enemy wants you to do. All right, if you're not doing what the enemy wants you to do. All right, if you're not doing what the enemy wants you to do, there's nothing that they could say. They could smear your name because they feel some kind of way about you. They could say you're this kind of person because you don't really like who that person is energetically. It's all because you're not giving them the time of day. You're keeping your energy to yourself. These people feed off folks. They want everybody to like them. We all want that, but you can't get that. You can't. They think they can make everybody like them, and if you don't, they're gonna create a situation for you to either have to like them or be dealt with by them. And even if you went to try to like them, you would be trying to please them, and they keep moving. They would keep creating ways for you to have to try to please this kind of person. Like people who don't like you, when you try to force yourself on them, their opinion is still going to be the same. They're still not going to like you. People who don't like you, you cannot fit in with them and try to make yourself be in their crowd. Because if you do, they're going to keep making it hard for you to be there. You're going to lose yourself trying to please others and trying to make yourself something that you're not and that you can't be and that you'll never be. They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look bad. Their true self is starting to show. The mask is starting to slip. The mask is starting to slip. The glue done worn off. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, had that. You remember Mr. Doubtfire? That face was all lopsided. He couldn't even turn around. Shout out to Robin Williams, man. Great, phenomenal actor, man. It's unfortunate that he had to put that dress on, but hey, I'm not taking anything away from that man. They tried to do bad by you. I hope I said his name right. I believe I said Robin Williams. I think that's his name. They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look terrible. They looking terrible out here in these streets. Looking terrible. They're looking terrible, man. Sometimes you gotta fall back and give crazy some time. All right, give crazy some time. Crazy may not look crazy to everybody else, but sooner or later they'll see it. You just can't let crazy make you crazy, because they'll see yours. They're all eyes on you. All eyes on you. It's all eyes on you. They'll see that crazy, and something's wrong with him. Something wrong with her. All because you're merely reacting. And that's why you can't react. The thing about you, you're going to end up turning into a master of yourself, a master of your energy. You're a master of your energy in motion. You're going to end up becoming a master of yourself, and all they're going to do throughout their life is learn how to tick people off. You're going to learn more about yourself and learn more about other people, and that alone is going to bring you so close to God that you're going to embody his spirit. And you're going to become God, because that's what you're here to do anyway. They're looking real bad out here. They're looking so bad out here. When will they realize they can't destroy you? All they can do is make you better. Even if they make you sweat, even if they make you react, even if they make you lose out on certain things, you are never going to give up. All you're going to do is come back better, that much better the next time. And the next time, and the next time. Eventually, one of those times is going to click. You're going to hit the lottery in life sooner or later. You're going to win sooner or later. No matter how many times you got to restart. It's like playing a game. Sometimes you got to restart. Sometimes you get knocked back down to the first level. But when you don't quit, you eventually beat the game. You learned enough. The characters you have to fight and beat aren't that hard anymore. I know how to whoop your behind. Pow! You're out of here. Pow! You're gone. You beat the first level in 5 minutes. When you first started, it took you an hour maybe. Now you know how to beat that level within a few minutes. The game gets easier because it's the same old freaking game. They tried to do bad by you and made themselves look awful. They looking awful out here. It's the same game. You just have to not react. It's the same game. You have to train your brain to play the same game. Different job, same people. Different residents, same people. Different environment, sometimes the same people. It's not the people you have to worry about. Just that's why Mike Tyson, if you've seen that video with that interviewer, he was like, you gotta go now. You gotta go. Mike Tyson is very aware of who he is. That's why the Bible says, know thyself. These people are teaching you about yourself. Allow your triggers to teach you about yourself, even if they make you mad, even if you fly off the handle. But in order to prevent yourself from flying off the handle, you got to have the right idea about yourself. You got to have the right feeling about yourself. You got to deal with yourself. You got to ask yourself what's going on in here. You got to focus on what's going on in here. Narcissists like to appear omnipotent. They like to appear everywhere at one time. These people are playing God out here. That's a huge mistake. You're going to play God for the devil? That's what the devil's trying to do. They're trying to play God like the devil. You're not supposed to play God. You're supposed to be him. to the best of your ability. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. They're looking crazy out here. Sometimes you got to let crazy be crazy and eventually look crazy without it making you crazy. But you have to learn how to work your mind. People are going to try to affect you and deal with you all kinds of ways when they see that you're on a different path in life. When they see that you're the one, when they see that you're the chosen one, they got to come at the chosen one. You get perks in life. Chosen one gets perks in life. All right, you're God's chosen. Think about that. There's something special about you. You got different qualities. You're superhuman. That's why I say divine all the time. You're divine. And you have to keep that divinity. Once they get you to lose it, you lose it. Once you lose your divine mind, you lose your mind. And you start acting out. You start behaving in a way to where they got you. The side that they want to see. Trying to bring out the worst in you. Crazy people bring out the worst in normal people. And then point the finger and call them crazy. That's the game. Crazy people want to make normal, sane people crazy right with them. And then want to act crazy can be calm. Crazy can be calm, cool, collected. Crazy can be relaxed. Well, how you think? I mean, this is not right that they do it. But how you think people get into certain places with weapons and then destroy everybody? Crazy is very calm. God rest those souls. God bless those families. Crazy is calm. Crazy isn't always And then when you react, they want to see. Told you something wrong with them. Keep your composure. Don't react to these people. All right, they're trying to do bad by you, obviously. You may be the only one that sees it. Other people may see it, but it may benefit them to ignore it. They get a show to watch. They have some entertainment. A life that has no meaning can find meaning in some of the worst, most negative ways. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. You ever seen an idle car? It's just it ain't going nowhere. An idle mind is just it ain't going nowhere. All right, if they're going to try to do bad by you, you're going to have to deal with it. And you're going to have to become better at dealing with you. And how you deal with them is by dealing with you. When you deal with you, that is your way of dealing with them. That is your way of dealing with it. They can come at you sideways, front ways, back ways, triangular ways. They could try to triangulate against you, send flying monkeys out at you, gang stalk you. But if you learn how to deal with you, if you learn how to deal with you and not get upset, not get offended over the things that people do, if you can control how you feel about things, tell yourself how to feel about things, change the way you view things, see things as happening for you instead of to you, you're going to grow. You're going to grow. And you're going to turn into what you were put here to be, God. And that's what it's all about. That's what the awakened mind realizes. That's what the awakened chosen one realizes. All this stuff is just to make me God. May get upset every now and then, but that's just life. I'm going to deal with it in a way that allows me to grow and make me better. It's not the end of the world because some people are against me or don't like me or trying to do bad by me. I just have to, some way, somehow, I got to make something good out of this. And that's what I'm going to do. Some way, somehow, I'm going to make good out of this. Every day and every way, I get better and better. They looking crazy out here. And they don't realize that they can't destroy you. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again, looking for a different result. Treating you a certain way is not going to make their life different. They're just addicted to the energy and the chemicals that are released that they get from it. They get a high from it. They don't call supply for no reason. They need a hit from you whenever they can get one, and don't give it to them. You out. You ain't got no more. It's all gone. There's nothing left for them. All right, they looking crazy out here. Allow them to do their little theatrics. You got to pull your camera phone out. Yo, pull your camera phone out. You got to get you a body cam, get you one. Keep records. People say things, write it down. Put the date. So-and-so did this. So-and-so did that. So-and-so did this. Like, yo, I have it logged. If you don't check the camera, I have a log here of every day this person did this, that, and the other. I got it written down. I'm not gonna allow you to say things like that about me. I'm not gonna believe it. I got a whole sheet here, a couple days, weeks of sheet. I got a whole month here of everything I've been telling you about, everything I've been trying to warn you about. So instead of being afraid of yourself and how you're going to deal with things because you don't know how it's going to be for you one day when somebody makes you feel some kind of way, work on yourself and use it as an opportunity for you to master your mind and allow them to look bad. If they want to do bad, let them look bad. All right, when will they realize they can't destroy you? They may never realize it. But when you become better and get to a point to where they can't reach you, they'll see it sooner or later. When you get to the top and you're not on the bottom with rocks, they'll see it sooner or later. All that pressure put on you is to make you an amazing person. It's to make you able to withstand anything that can come your way. That's what you're here to do. You're here to withstand all of it. You're here to be able to take in all of it and turn it into what you want. But you got to take charge of your mind because you can do what you will with it. Plato said, take charge of your life. You can do what you will with it. Druuill says, take charge of your mind because you can do what you will with it. Once you take control of your mind, you can take control of your reality. May not be able to control what goes on around you, but you can control how you react to it to the best of your ability. With some breathing exercises, the right mental affirmations, the right things to tell yourself, the right things to tell your mind. You control what your mind thinks, not outward forces. You tell your mind what to think. Anything on the outside does not have control over how you think. It tries to make you feel that way because this is the matrix. They see you thinking one way, they want to affect you a certain way until it changes your reality because it changes your thought process. They're attacking your mind. They're attacking the way you think because of how you look at life. And the way you look at life makes some people upset, so they want to try to change that. They want to try to rewrite that narrative, and you can't let them do it. They want to try to take your sunny day and be some dark clouds in your day. They want to be the darkness in your life. They want to bring darkness in your life. Darkness, They want to bring darkness in your life. You can't let them do that with the negative things they say and all the little negative seeds they try to plant in your mind. Don't let them do it. Cancel stuff out. You hear something you don't want to hear, they get passive aggressive and say some stuff, cancel it out. They say something to you that's energy draining, cancel it out. You got to start taking advantage of the strength that your mind possesses because you can do it. You just have to believe that you can. The mind is the greatest thing known to man. And once you learn how to work it, it'll work for you. You learn how to work your mind, it'll work for you. But if you don't learn how to work your mind, other people are going to be employed. Other people are going to take on the job. And you don't want that. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash that like button, smash that share button, and don't forget to subscribe, all right? I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, and light. Shout out to the GCVs. We out.